welcome. Reports and visuals are coming in of simultaneous missile attacks on Kiev, and the first target has been the massive television tower in the Kiev capital. And the entire world is watching as the capital of an independent nation is doing bravely all that it can on its own and alone to resist the Russian military advance. America is doing nothing, the West is doing nothing. A 64-kilometer Russian military convoy has been on the move towards Kiev, and the whole world is watching, and just watching. The people of Ukraine fighting bravely are largely alone. In fact, completely alone tonight. EU membership means nothing. The NATO alliance is not going to get involved. And the fighting, ladies and gentlemen, the fighting is going to get very, very, very intense now. Kharkiv has been pummeled beyond recognition. Beyond recognition. An Indian student in Kharkiv, just 21-year-old, has been one of the victims of the shelling. Putin is determined now to destroy Kiev and gain control before the next round of talks. The idea is to cause as much devastation as possible before Ukraine gives up and agrees to his terms. But will Ukraine do so? As of now, the people of Ukraine are fighting. As of now, till like 1 hour back, ladies and gentlemen, visuals were coming in of Ukrainian civilians, innocent men, women and children, standing up and blocking troops and tanks, even when they were being fired on. But will they manage to hold out, and for how long? I have been saying it, it's clear as anything tonight, that the West will not help Ukraine. If there is one message from the Estonian NATO base, where British Prime Minister Boris Johnson addressed a press conference a few minutes back, it is that Britain, or for all the talk France or NATO, has no intention whatsoever of getting militarily into a conflict with Russia. That may be their strategic position, that may be in their individual or national or collective interest, but this means that Putin feels he has a go-ahead to try destroy and demolish the regime in Ukraine, which he thinks is against his country's, Russia's interest. So where are we placed tonight? We are closer to a bigger war tonight than ever before. And the restraint is by the West, which refuses to get directly involved. But then there too, I would ask the same question. For how long? How long will the West be restrained? And as frightening pictures come from Kiev, at what cost? At the cost of how much bloodshed? At the cost of how many lives? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big Ukraine-Russia debate.